Hello everyone. Today I'm going to share my thoughts, share my opinions about the role of non-native speakers and native speakers in ELT. And let's get started then. First of all, many people believe that, native speakers in ELT are better than non-native speakers. Actually, I think it's not always true. Okay, let's go with native speakers again. Native speakers, okay, I accept that they grow up with, natural English. They can speak natural English. They know pronunciation well. They know grammar well. I think, yeah. But that doesn't mean that, they can teach English better than non-native speakers, because teaching is a completely different thing. Knowing a language is a completely different thing, I think. Let's talk about non-native speakers. I think non-native speakers are better than native speakers in some ways, because they learned English. I'm talking about non-native speakers, by the way. They learned English as a second language, just like their students. So non-native speakers know that how to teach grammar, how to teach, pronunciation, because they had the same things. They know how to overcome these difficulties when it comes to teaching English. Because they live the same thing, just like their students. So in these ways, according to my knowledge, I think that non-native speakers are better than native speakers in this way. But if a native speaker improves herself or himself, a native speaker can be better than non-native speakers. So I want to talk about my experiences in this situation. Actually, I have no experiences with native speakers in ELT, so I'm gonna talk about non-native speakers. I had a lot of teachers who are non-native speakers when I was a child, when I was in high school or in the college. Actually, all of my teachers were non-native speakers, and some of them were, some of them weren't able to teach English effectively, but some of them could teach English effectively. For example, I had a English language teacher named Uğur when I was in high school. Uğur Hoca could teach English effectively. I beg your pardon. He taught me how to communicate in English, how to write in English, how to think in English. But he is not a native speaker. Even if he is not a native speaker, he can teach. That means, non-native speakers can be effective when it comes to teaching English. So, in conclusion, it doesn't matter that, a native speaker or non-native speaker. The thing that, it depends on how the person effective when it's come to teaching English. If he or she improves herself or himself in terms of teaching English, that means that person can teach English effectively. So that's all I wanted to share. See you next week, and bye.